Okay, so now I'm trimming the edge. Trying to keep it about at the height of the top of the foam. Scissors. And you'll always have to keep buying these scissors. You want to even get yourself a couple extra pairs, because what you'll find is any of this Type Bond 2 glue that you get on the steel will cause it to rust almost instantly. These are actually just starting to show a little bit. Type Bond 2 is very base on the acid scale, and that causes corrosion and rust in metal. So it's just a chemical reaction, which is why I use $1 pair of scissors. I'm not my wife's good sewing shears. She'd kill me. You get trim about where you want. Now this is where you're more likely to see wrinkles, because now you're starting to curve it down around again. You bring it in. This end is behaving. Up in the bow, we are actually getting wrinkles. Bring the camera around so you can see that better when we get there. This is sticking just like I want. You're doing a very good job. Can't wait to get. Okay, here we go. Here's a couple that have developed that will not stretch out. And in this case, and this is why you want to get extra razor blades, because you have the same problem. You get Type Bond 2 on the bleeds, and they rust. Pretty soon, they're no good. This one has a nice sharp blade. So any wrinkles that are big, these are still fairly small. I don't really have a problem with them. I can sand them off after they're cured. Trim them away if there's a problem. But as we work our way up to the bow, you can see there's some bigger ones that are going to start to develop. And unless we're really lucky, I will have to cut them. That's where we have the razor blade. So we work towards the bow. Get down to here. Yeah, see, we're going to have a pretty good wrinkle pretty soon here. Just the way the fabric is behaving. Nothing wrong with that. You'll find, especially when you're getting it up to the point on the bow. Yeah, there's one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to work all this out. It doesn't really hurt anything. This is the best part. Like I said, it's probably the easiest boat you could ever try and build. And I don't know of anybody who's tried and failed yet. So we'll just cut that right there on that seam. Keep working the pieces around it. Get them as smooth as possible. And see, now we're tapering in and we're curving, and we may even have to reapply some more glue there. And back here, I just want to stretch the fabric so it goes towards that slit I just made. And this is where our 1-inch brush comes in place. Sometimes I'll even use little acid brushes for this instead. The 1-inch brushes are nicer for getting in the corners. So we'll just overlap some right there, and then glue it shut. And now your wrinkle just disappears. And anywhere that you can, try and work them to a taper just like that. And if you got a wrinkle developing like that, I'd say more than 1/4 to a 1/2 inch. If it's longer than that is when I worry I actually will bother with cutting it. These over, and then I'll put some glue. This is where I like the 1-inch brush, because it will do a small area. That's why I do it outside on the lawn, or inside I'll use a plastic drop cloth. But I'll tell you, you don't want to do this inside, because Type Bond 2 solvent will give you a wicked headache. do it outside, or else inside with a respirator. And put these seams down. And you see right here at the bow where we're coming up to. And what I like to do with that is I like to slit the middle, fold one side, fold the other side. You can't do that till we glue the other side, so I'll try and show you that when I get there. But this right here is a good way to have it, just like you see there. And make sure this side is good and stuck. We haven't developed any wrinkles. We're probably going to trim this so those don't matter. And I'll glue the other side, and then I'll show you how to do the bow when I get there.